Hello buddies, StarCraft here, and I am so excited guys, not only because I am bringing to you game 2 between Grubby spawning as the red Protoss down here in the left corner and Huck up here as the blue Protoss in the top right corner. That's right, this is game 2 from the BWC, the BattleNet, the BlizzardNet, that doesn't make sense, BattleNet World Championships. If you don't know what that is, stop hiding under your rock, because it's the biggest tournament StarCraft 2 has ever seen, with #1 place taking a huge $100,000, that is right. Sorry, I was even confused there. I was like, what? Can't be that much money. Yes, it is that much money. And I'll tell you why I'm so excited, guys. Not only because of this game, but I have finally fixed my sound. So hopefully you are not bleeding out of your ears right now, like in my past 30 videos. Yes, it has taken me about 33 videos, I think, to fix my sound. And yes, I am retarded because I've had this mic for quite a few days now, and the whole time I've been thinking, hey man, my mic's screwed. Why is the sound so shitty? Believe it or not, I am a musician as well, so I do know a little bit about sound, and I just thought, hey, my mic must be messed up. But actually, I wasn't spending the whole second it takes to click on the tab to change the input when I'm doing my screen recordings. So I do apologize for the past recordings, guys, and hopefully now there will be nothing except my terrible commentary to get in the way of you guys not subscribing. Lag again, yeah, you too. Huck, man, he's not happy with this lag. Both players going for identical builds though. I did say this was game 2, right? Yeah, it is. I like this pylon placement here. It does two things. It allows you not only to build buildings down here if you want to wall in, but you probably won't against in a PvP. It's keeping it real. Keep it real, guys. But you can also warp in units down here if need be. So pretty handy dandy placement. Also gives you vision down here. So you can see when people are coming into your base if you don't have anything there. But you probably will anyway. Both players, identical build. Again, I'm just repeating myself now. But Grubby is going to be quite a bit ahead on his second gas there. What happened in game 1, guys, was, like I said, in PvP, a lot of the time what happens is it's just kind of a Colossus off. Whoever has more Colossus ends up winning the game. And certainly in the last game, Grubby, I think it was, ended up winning that because he just had way more Colossus than Huck, as he did go with the double Robo build and Huck only went with the single Robo build. So really, that's what it came down to. Hopefully this game won't be as boring as that, with just kind of a Colossus off going on and laser beams flying everywhere. Hopefully it'll be a bit more interesting. Maybe hopefully see some War Prism harassment. Zooming in there. Oh my god, check it out. War Prism. Oh, Twilight Council going down instead of the Robo for Huck. So yeah, man, maybe some DTs, maybe some High Templars, or maybe he'll just go Mass Stalkers and get that early blink. Probably not though, seeing as that timing is super early on the Twilight Council. He is going to be going for something, and he is getting quite a few gateways now. So I will most likely see High Templars or DTs. DTs are quite handy, but Grubby does have the Robo Bay on the way. Where is it? There it is. So he will have an Observer pretty soon. Although if you get that Observer out of position, you can do quite a bit of damage there with the DTs. If anyone doesn't know, they are invisible, and if you don't know that, you probably aren't going to be watching this video. So I don't know why I'm saying that, although he is going to be cornering out Blink right now, so possibly Mass Stalker with the Mass Stalker with the Blink Micro is always a good option. But in PvP, man, you know, Colossus, I don't know how many times I could say that. They're just going to eat up your Stalkers no matter how much micro you do. There is the proxy pylon. Grubby dropping it down super early, and proxy pylons are always useful even if you don't use them straight away. Here comes the immortal, sorry. And when you're kind of using immortals, you always end up getting a whole bunch of sentries as Protoss, because immortals just cost so many minerals, man. What is it? 250 minerals. And it's always good to get these sentries out nice and early, as it gives them time to get up their energy. Although right now Huck is going to be super aggressive. His proxy's done, and he is going to be moving in with some Stalkers and a Zealot. Although right now Grubby certainly knows about this. What's he going to do in reaction? He's going to drop another gateway. And here they come, man. Here they come indeed. His observer is going to be seeing all of this. And he's going to be sitting it out there. He is freaking out a little bit, though. See, dropping 2 gateways. Although Huck is not going to be moving in straight away. As Grubby could always just force field this ramp. Although with the blink tech, he could always jump up. But he doesn't have anything to spot the high ground, as his Robo Bay is only be finishing now. So maybe he's just scaring him there a bit. Maybe getting him to drop those gateways that he possibly didn't want to. Maybe he wanted to rather spend that minerals on his expansion, which we can is probably going to be going down pretty soon. No, he is floating about 200 minerals though, so we'll see what he chooses to spend that on. He has warped in some zealots on the high ground. Nice placement there, although the observer is going to be taken out. But as you can see here, that pylon does let you warp in up there, and there goes Huck's Expo around the same time, slightly quicker than Grubby's. He is going to be moving out with these, but right now, man, Huck does not know that there are some zealots chilling there. So very nice placement there by Grubby. And here comes Grubby moving out with this immortal. Right now, if we look at the army supply, Grubby and Huck, man, they're very, very close. But hey, is Blink done? Yes, it is. That micro might just make the difference there. Although there are sentries here, so Guardian Shield is very useful. Also, Force Fields aren't so useful against Blink Stalkers, but Force Fields are pretty cool in general. Are these out? Yes, they are. They're going to be moving in, taking out a few workers. If we look here, already up to 5 workers killed. Although there are going to be some zealots warped in to save this, and only 3 zealots remaining. Force field going down. Not that he really needed it. This zealot is going to be tickled to death. Always a terrible way to die. I don't know about you guys, but when you're pinned down and being tickled, it's actually the worst feeling. But it's the most deceptive feeling, because it looks like you're having the best time of your life, but you're actually in pain. But this immortal does huge DPS to buildings, and is going to take out that pylon. But these sentries are going to, stalkers are going to be saying so. Ooh, nice blink away there, as he realized he is out-muscled with a lot of his army chilling back here in his base. Expansion is going to be done for both players though, as they begin to saturate that bad boy out. And what is Grubby going to do? Is he going to be dropping no, both players not opting to go for the robotics bay. Unusual to see in PvP. Instead, getting that blink tech up and running. Grubby's blink tech, like I've said many times, is already done. He's going to be dropping down another gateway, and here comes the war prism, baby. Possible harassment going to be going down here. It is rallied up into the base already, so yeah, could see some nice harassment there. War prisms are always exciting. This observer's just going to be chilling, seeing everything that's going on, although there is going to be a minor battle in the base. But more importantly, this war prism is almost here. Oh, runs into a bunch of stalkers. That's never a nice thing as a war prism, and more are going to be warped in. So nice deny there. Although this baby works nicely as a little proxy pylon for whenever you need it, if you're engaging to warp in more units. But he does have pylon here anyway. And right now, force field's going to be blocking out this immortal. Nicely down there. Nice immortal from there. Oh, and that stalker, man. He was paralyzed by fear right then. Actually paralyzed by the force fields. And what do we have going on? Blink is almost going to be done. Huck decided to get in a few more sentries. And he may be moving in here. His army supply is quite a bit ahead. 6 supply isn't huge, but at this stage of the game, the 13-minute mark, can make a big difference. Oh, force field. But the stalkers are just going to blink away. Oh, more force fields going down. I'll go force field. You can see these stalkers on the high ground doing huge damage, and I don't think Huck has enough here to take this out. Grubby warping in more reinforcements, and Huck does have more reinforcements coming in, but it's too late, too little, too late, and these stalkers are going to be blinking forward to try and get a few snipes here. And if we look at the units killed, Grubby is ahead. Overall resources lost though, it is quite even. So we'll see what happens. These stalkers are going to be warped in here, so possibly Grubby is going to be going for an attack here now that Huck kind of prematurely moved in. A lot of the time in PvP, the person who moves in first ends up losing. I don't know why. It just kind of favors the person who sits back and turtles. Although at the same time, these stalkers are going to be harassing Dassen. Are going to get out these, be able to take out these two zealots. Nice bit of micro there to save this stalker. Is going to blink away as well, and maybe able to get a few worker kills here if he micros correctly. There is going to be an immortal here to deal with this, so they are going to blink away. But right now, Huck is distracted from that as he has to deal with all these blink stalkers up in his face. They are going to be honing down the workers here, and then possibly the Nexus. And Huck, man, forced to take his workers off the line, and that is going to be hugely affecting his income. And we may see this Nexus, or we'll definitely see this Nexus go down. Boom, baby. There it goes. So it looks like it may be a 1-1. One to Huck, one to Grubby with the final game coming up, baby. We'll see. Is it going to be Huck? Or is it going to be Grubby? Definitely Huck was the favorite, but he is going to be forced to bring in probes here to try and deal with these stalkers. Nice blink micro, keeping these stalkers alive as long as he can. And he even has one up here on the high ground. But right now it looks like Huck will be able to contain this. But has he lost too much? He's lost a whole bunch of his workers. If we look here, workers killed 40. That is huge. His income right now is 80 minerals, so absolutely nothing compared to Grubby. And his supply, although it's not too far behind, is going to be falling behind there. And Grubby, man, he's just going to keep on mining. He's going to keep on doing his thing. And Huck, man, he needs to pull something out of his behind very quickly if he wants to win this game. Right now, I feel like he's kind of holding on in vain because he lost that Nexus and he can't even afford to rebuild it right now as he only has 5 probes mining at his main. And these stalkers are going to blink up here. So his very important remaining 5 probes, one of them will be sniped, and 2 of these. Why are you going for the assimilator, bro? Surely you'd be going for the Nexus. Maybe he realizes he's not going to be able to. Well, he actually probably could take out that Nexus, as Huck is kind of going for an all in here, realizing, you know, this is kind of all he can do. He has to kind of take Nexus for Nexus, otherwise he's going to lose. These probes desperately putting back these last few minerals, so he has enough. Oh, he has enough for a zealot, not a stalker. And these are all going to town on different buildings. I don't know why that is. Usually you see them kind of attacking one building at a time to make sure they get it down. Maybe because he realizes that no reinforcements are going to be coming in, and this is all Huck's got, man. He's going to have to micro these bad boys so badly. Force field not really doing anything there. But I feel like Huck's days are numbered, and this will go to a 3rd game. So yeah, if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments, and I will definitely post that game or cast that game for you. And right now, here we go. These sentries do not have enough for Guardian Shield, but they do for Force Fields, which doesn't really do much against Blink Stalkers. Oh, 1 Stalker, 2 Stalker, 3 Stalker, 4 Stalker, and there is the GG. And even Artosis leaving the game. Whoever you are, Artosis, man, muchos respectos. And that is that. It looks like this is going to be going to a 3rd game. Again, I do apologize for the terrible sound quality up until now. Hopefully this cast does not leave your ears bleeding. And yeah, and if you like it, if you dig it, subscribe and check out my new casts that do not destroy your hearing. And that's all from me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did, and I'll see you guys later.